the inability to look a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on
strong enough.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, King in at shooting guard. Okafor out there at Nerlens Noel. Then it's Decker, and it's Marshall in at the point guard position. So Johnson hits two of them. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And really, they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Here's Rose. Following the basket by Kendall Marshall. Double team on Rose. 6 to shoot. Johnson can't hit. Marshall with it. 11-point game his last outing. Passes to Okafor. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Okafor's got his first basket of the night. Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. And Butler, here we go. King with the block. Now here's Decker. He's guarded closely. Okafor with the screen on Noah. And Marshall kicks to Okafor. Here's Noel. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump. And then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Rose attacking. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Johnson the screen.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Now here's Decker, covered by Mirotic, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take
that can really execute. He said they're a team that makes the most of every single possession. They won't settle for tough shots.
Right to the point there. I mean, defend their shooters with every ounce of energy they can muster.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach go deep into his bench tonight because of that. They're going to be expending a ton of anybody to be ready to play.
Bulls trail by 5. Fires the 3. Again, Johnson missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5. Here's the pass to Noel. Just 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss, and it's blocked by Mirotic. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's King after the miss from Joe Johnson. King's got 5. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Left side Rose. Cans the shot from the wing.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
And Marshall kicks to G. fader on the way. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He has 7. Bulls trail by 7. Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The 76ers leading by 5. And Marshall kicks to Decker. It's hauled in by Noah.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
The feed to Decker. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's Noel missing. The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Butler, yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Now Marshall. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Move the ball. Stick it to line.
Okafor sets the pick for Marshall. Okafor, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Snatched up. Here's King. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. And the shot is good from Johnson.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's King. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Boston. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Well, the shooting guards you see listed there have been the ultra-reliable players for the past month. Take a look at their percentages from the field during that time. 4th, Freak.
And he is not a wasteful player. That much we've learned. I mean, he makes the most of the good looks he gets. And if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
Yeah, and he's efficient and he's intelligent in his shot selection. You're exactly right there, but don't take away from the fact that he's a tremendous pure shooter as well. Even when he's got a hand right in his face, I mean, he makes tough shots.
Chicago making a switch here. Portis is checked in. There's a screen by Noel. Rose against King. The fader. And it doesn't even draw iron.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
His ball distribution tonight. just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
And Philadelphia has possession. They trail by 1.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
The 76ers trail by 3. To end the run, and Mirotic sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Offensive rebound. Bulls have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. He feeds it to Rose. Again, Chicago.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Moreland. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Noel dishes to Moreland. Back to Noel. With the fadeaway. They get it back. And Embiid throws it down. Chicago leading by 3. Here is Rose. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Here's Mirotic, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And I think this is...
And so, in the game for the 76ers, King, he's in a shooting guard. Joel Embiid out there with Decker. Then there's Okafor.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
The 76ers trail by 3. There's a good screen. Goes up off the pick, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Timeout for the 76ers.
And the 76ers making a change here. Marshall's checked in. He dishes it to G. From deep three-point range, but they get it back. Embiid. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And Chicago shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Jimmy Butler.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here's Rose. That one goes. Counter. Rose has got 9.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's King. He nails it, and we're tied up. King's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
It's deflected. Stolen by Decker.
Timeout call for Philadelphia.
And now the stats on Joakim Noah. He's one of the standouts over the last month. 3rd in blocks, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And I like the fact that he's committed to dominating in that category as a shot blocker. His awareness and hustle really off the charts.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Bulls. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He dropped a cool 33 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Rose kicks to Butler. Back to Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's 13 points for Derrick Rose.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork.
And that one's good by Noah.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
And their field goal. Percentage shows that over 60 now. Tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
King against Butler. And King, here we go. A 3, Marshall. It's rebounded by Portis. Chicago leading. Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Left side Rose. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And the Bulls another 3.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Marshall kicks to G. Some solid defense from Butler. Chicago leading by 5. Feeds to Johnson. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at Philadelphia. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And checking out Chicago, just way behind.
And right now for the 76ers, the step forward they've taken this season has been a giant one. I thought they'd be an improved team, but I had no idea they could be this good.
It really has been something to see. I mean, a remarkable and quick turnaround. It's been dramatic in how far they've come from last season.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
The dish to Marshall. Now, here's Decker, covered by Noah. Looking to end the run. Look at that.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
Giving us a great look at that one.
There we go. That was your Lava Bulls. Give them a hand. Come on, Chicago.
On defense. The 76ers. Noah the screen. Off the pick. And that one is hammered home.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Johnson kicks to Rose. Back to Johnson. Here's the 3. It's good. This time the assist. Rose has got assist number 8 here in this one already. They set the pick to the wing right side. And the wide open shot from Decker. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading by 8. Butler passes to Rose. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Philadelphia's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Hobbs. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
The 76ers trail by 6. And it's Okafor off the drive, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Noah the screen. Portis the pass to Johnson. He got right to the cup using that screen. Johnson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about that screen by Noah?
Hobbs, he's covered by Rose. It's stolen. By Rose. In transition, here come the Bulls. Johnson's got the ball. Shots good from Butler. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Here's Rose. Another one falls for Chicago.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Okafor with a screen on Rose. Pass to G. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Now here's Rose. He's covered closely. Hobbs, defended by Butler. Embiid dishes to Decker. King outside. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Rose. Oh, and here comes Rose all alone. King with the block. And then G with the jam.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe, yeah, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Dishes to Okafor. He kicks to G. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And again, Chicago, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Some really terrific numbers for G. 25 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Rufus checked in for Noah. And so it's a...
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, and he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Mirotic is out there with Noah, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The 76ers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Outside Rose. And the rejection by Noel. Butler from outside. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Okafor kicks to Marshall. Noel was screen on Rose. 6 to shoot. Back to Noel. Noah with the block. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Here's Johnson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. They set the pick. Okafor with the screen on Rose. Marshall passes to Okafor. And that one's good. Okafor's got 10 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Right side, Butler. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here is Marshall. Kicks to Okafor. King right side. Inside, Decker. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Joe Johnson picks one up.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Rose. Noah the screen. Rose dishes to Noah. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Philadelphia. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Marshall. It's all in by the Bulls. Butler's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Mirotic, the screen. To the inside. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And it's 6 points for Nikola Mirotic. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And Marshall kicks to Decker. Decker gets the screen from King. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. Chicago with the ball. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through G. The coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Embiid, the pass to Decker. The 76ers with another miss. Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Outside Rose. From 13. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Portis, he's checked in for Mirotic. Marshall dishes to Noel. G kicks to Marshall. Fires for 3. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Rose. Chicago's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. That doesn't go either for Rose.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Here's King. That falls. Great assist. By Marshall. 27 points for Freak, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
Yes,
Clark.
he is.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans got their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this, but it's been a nail biter.
Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
3-on-3. Here's King. Rebound by Rose.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. That's how to orchestrate for your teammates. Terrific pass.
And Philadelphia has possession. It's a one-point game. King against Butler. Out to the right wing. Hobbs. He's covered by Rose. Back to King. 4 on the shot clock. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. King's got 4 this quarter.
You know, sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
Pass to Johnson. Noah the screen. Off the screen. That's a 2 from Butler. They get it back. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his... First points of the night.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
King outside. Embiid the screen.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Butler against King. Here's Noel. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Noel's got 11 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that one's good by Noah.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can see and check out some of the most feared defenders in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards. Freak.
I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky bunch of pickpockets.
There's a screen by Noel. Out to the right wing. Reese. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That'll be his second foul of the game. The 76ers trail by 5. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. The lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Kendall Marshall out there with King. And it's Decker in at the 3 spot. Anderson with it. Here's Butler. King with the block. Now here's Decker. Passes it to King. Goes up from the top of the key. Bullseye. King's got 4 points now in the quarter. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
King outside to take the lead. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Johnson. Mirotic up top. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And that's now 11 points for Nikola Mirotic. Marshall passes to King to tie it up. Chicago grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
The 76ers making a switch here. Okafor's checked in.
Now that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Johnson dishes to Henderson. And Mirotic kicks it to Noah. Butler from outside. Can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 3. From about 16, good. 35 points for Freak.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Mirotic's shot is off. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside. Move the ball.
King against Butler. Butler with the steal. Henderson kicks to Mirotic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Mirotic has it going on tonight. He has 11 points. And 2 rejections. He's doing all the things you can ask of a player in the low post.
Definitely. It's the blocks, the rebounds. You name it, he's done it.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
King with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. Here's Noel. Noah with the block. Johnson outside. Okafor with the steal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Marshall. And there's the pass to King. Okafor kicks to Marshall. Clock at 4. To tie it up. And the shot falls short this time.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And Gerald Henderson with the slam.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And that one's good. Noel.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Henderson kicks to Mirotic. It's Henderson on the wing. Shoots. And there's Mirotic on the assist by Henderson. 14 points for Nikola Mirotic. The 76ers trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And King.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
What a night so far for Noel. 11 rebounds, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside. And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Chicago making a switch here. Rose is checked in. And it's Mirotic at the elbow. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And now it's a 6-point Bulls lead. Here's King. They double him with Butler. Here's Decker. Here's Okafor. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And they double up Butler. For 3. And he gets it to go. Butler's got 25 points.
Only the one made basket in the fourth. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
King against Butler. Noel passes to King. Stolen by Noah. Here's Rose. The feed now to Mirotic. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Butler against King. Out to the right wing. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Rose dishes to Butler. Noah the screen, and they double up Butler. Rose kicks to Mirotic. King with the block, and they get it back. Here's Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
4-on-3 break. Here's Rose. Decker with the rebound. Decker's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pulls up on the wing. Rose with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. And the Bulls making a change here. Portis is checked in. And here is King. Second chances at the free throw line here. And he makes the first. And G drops them both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Rose passes to Portis. They set the pick. Johnson for 3. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. G, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Rose kicks to Johnson. Back to Rose. And Okafor with the block. Feeds to Decker. To the paint. He's looking for Okafor and finds him. And he gets it to go.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Pass to Portis. There's the screen. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
G kicks to Decker. That's good.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Rose with the ball. Noah the screen. Rose dishes to Noah. King with the block. Fast break Philadelphia. From past the arc. Rebound by Rose. Chicago leading by 6. Johnson left side. Decker with the rebound. Decker's got his 4th rebound in this one. King against Rose. There's the dish to Marshall. Back to King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Marshall with it. Butler covering. Looking to get back on track here. And that one goes long.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy.
Noah. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better fit.
Butler against King. Here's Decker. The 76ers again can't hit it.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Here's Marshall. King outside to the right side. Back to Noel. All alone. Decker can't hit. The Bulls leading by 10. Now here's Rose. Johnson outside. Johnson double teamed. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Now Marshall to the paint. And Noel gets it to go on the assist from Marshall. 15 points for Nerlens Noel. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Portis, the pass to Butler. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bulls.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, he'd get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Rose. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
76ers foul. That's his 4th personal.
Free throw drops for Rose.
Substitution.
Here's King. And so Chicago takes this.
Well, Joe, congrats.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Derrick Rose.
We saw Rose explode tonight. His dual threat ability, being able to score or pass equally well, man, that puts him on another level.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.